Heroes don't get any bigger. Let's talk about Ant-Man. Armed with the astonishing ability to shrink, but increase in strength, Master Thief Scott Lang must embrace his inner hero and help his mentor, Dr. Hank Pym, protect the secret of the spectacular Ant-Man suit from a new generation of towering threats. Against many obstacles, Pym and Lang must plan this heist that will save the world. And this was the final film in Phase 2. And I got to say, this was a fun one in the MCU. This was a fun heist movie with ants. As with this film, we do get Paul Rudd in the main role as Scott Lang. And Paul Rudd was entertaining in the role. He was funny. He got super shredded for this film. But I thought he did great in the role. He was great in the film. Pretty entertaining. Just seeing how Scott Lang was in this film. Pretty much being given another chance, a second chance. I thought it had a great story with the character. But also with this film, we do see Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne, Michael Douglas as Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man, who is Hope's father in this, Bobby Cannavale, Michael Pena, who stole the show, and Corey Stoll as the antagonist. And with the film, I just thought that the cast was great, whether it was the ex-cons like Michael Pena, T.I. Harris, and David Dastmalchian, as those three were the ones that honestly stole the show. But with Corey Stoll, I thought he was a pretty good antagonist for the most part, seeing him portray Darren Cross, who becomes the Yellowjacket. And with this film, it is practically a heist film, but with ants. And I thought it worked perfectly well. And with this film, it does have a heartwarming story on how Scott is wanting to be there for his daughter. And with this film, I did love how it introduced the quantum realm in the MCU, introducing another realm, as there was just so much potential at the time with that. But also with this film, it does have its hilarious moments. The humor in it is really good. Paul Rudd just has the personality to make the humor feel natural and just not forced in. But with how the visuals looked, with how the CGI looked, from the shrinking effects to how Yellowjacket's suit looked, all that looked really good. But what is interesting about this film is that Edgar Wright originally wrote the script. He was supposed to direct it, but ended up leaving. Apparently it is said that the Marvel Corporation chased him off. But when watching this film, you can still see that influence he had on it. So for me, that was very interesting to see. But with this film, I do wish that it explored more of Hank Pym as Ant-Man. Maybe more flashbacks to him when he was Ant-Man. And it probably could have dived more into Pym and Cross on why Cross hates Pym. Just more into that relationship. But regardless of that, this was still a fun one. Overall, with Ant-Man, it was a fun addition in the MCU, setting up the quantum side of the MCU. But have you seen Ant-Man? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.